Unfazed Podcast. I'm your host, Asada Yaboa, and today we gonna get straight into it. But today we got somebody. I got a very special guest for y'all. Today I got a top 2 photographer in the DMV, and he is not number 2. But today I got my guy Juliusshotit. Welcome to the podcast, bro. Welcome to the Unfazed Podcast, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
So anytime, bro. For real, anytime, bro. For real. So we gonna get straight into it, bro. First question I got for you is just you've been really like doing your thing, bro, with just like Juliusshotit and just like the photography
Thank
game
you.
and all that, bro. So first question I have for you is like what got you into photography? Who got you into photography? Like what got you into that type of game?
What got me in photography? Let's see. All right, so Pops was a photographer for a little bit, and at one point in my life, I was all hooping. You know me. I was hooping and everything, going to open gyms, but I was kind of just like basketball, not really all my life. I like playing basketball, but it's kind of getting like it's getting a little bit iffy. So I was like, all right. I used to when I was younger, I used to like drawing and everything. So I was like, all right. Used to like drawing. This photography, because I see people on Instagram doing photography. Like, this stuff looking kind of hard. Let me try that out. So my dad had a camera, so I was like, all right, let me take a few lessons, watch a few videos, and see how this turns out. So that's all how I got started, for real. I didn't really think, honestly, to be honest, I didn't really think it would get this far, for real. I thought it was just gonna be a hobby, but yeah, that's how I started.
You're right. That's actually because the next question I was about to ask you, bro, was who gifted you your first camera? Like, you said your dad had one, and then it just kind of looked as a hobby till you were into hooping. But then, you were just kind of like, you were like, maybe I wanted this is cool. I enjoy doing this, but maybe this isn't like what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But photography, hey, bro, that's all good though, cause like everybody has their own field. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make it out with anything. Like you can really like any vision you set, bro. Like I just be saying that, bro. Like any vision you set with like musicians, athletes. Like you're the first photographer I had on the show. So here Unfazed Podcast episode 4, yo, Julia, first photographer I've had, first digital creator I've had on the podcast, bro. I've had so far athletes and musicians. So you're the first photographer, bro.
Real, bro. Let's let some other mans know about this, bro. Try to get them on this too.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. So the next question I got for you is, what was your favorite game or event that you were a photographer at?
Oh, hi. I got a list. All right.
All right, we ready.
So it's not in order. I gotta really think about this. So we got hoop group camp.
Mm-hmm.
We got hoop group camp. We got. Dang, I really gotta think about this for real. Hold on. Hoop group camp. The first Chapelgate game I took photos for.
Mm-hmm. The first one last.
Yeah, first one last when I first started. Started.
Was that the home game against Arundel Christian?
Was that the home game? I think it was the home game.
Yeah, that game was hard, but that game was hard.
That game was lit, bro.
Oh yeah, that game was fire, bro.
Let's see. Open gym. My open gym one was really good. I liked open gym. I'm also going to open gym tomorrow. We got Sky's and Timmy's workout.
Mm-hmm.
We got 7-on-7, and then we have Western versus Clarksburg at the state championship at Maryland State.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are my top ones. I would say those are latest.
Mm-hmm. So that's dope. So would you say like your first? Because of course, like the first pictures you were taking was just basketball. Did you see yourself branching off into other sports, or was this gonna be strictly basketball?
I saw myself branch on the sport. I just thought I was like this. If you're a photographer, man, you trying to get into sports, bro. Basketball is where you start. Because football people, they gonna take whatever, right? But basketball people really gonna be like, dang, bro. If I didn't really like this, like basketball people are gonna tell you the truth. For real. So I was kind of just thinking about it like, all right, if I get good at shooting basketball, then I'm about to be better at shooting every other sport. Mm-hmm. Like football, lacrosse, soccer, like every other sport. I'm just like, yeah, if I'm good at basketball, then it all connects, basically.
Mm-hmm. You got it, man. That's dope, man. Yeah, it's all starts there. It's a good starting point for photography. Um, what's your vision with photography? Like, what do you, how far do you see? Like, it's already been taking you far, but like, there's of course different levels every day that you can reach. But so, how far do you see, being like a creator within photography taking you?
How far? I don't know, man. To be honest, I'm trying to do NBA teams, college. I'm trying to at least be a college photographer, right? For
Mm-hmm.
college teams and everything.
Mm-hmm.
At least that. But the most I can really say is either international teams or like NBA teams. Like become
Mm-hmm.
that type of photographer. Cause kind of just like I built this from really the ground up. For like
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't think this was going to go anywhere. So it's kind of just like, all right, now at this point, sky's the limit.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Don't put no limits on yourself, bro. Like, set the vision, bro, but always like supersede that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA, college, like you can be hooping. You can be not. Well, you can be like what's the word? But taking flicks on like a March Madness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like NBA Finals, courtside photography. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Always no put no limits on yourself, bro. Always.
Facts,
So
bro.
the next question I got for you is this is kind of like a long question, like maybe like a deeper question.
Let me
Um,
hear it. Let me hear it.
but honestly, seeing like I say, on me personally, I feel like photography as like a art form. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I see it as. And to the photo, of course, the photo. There's always a photographer to it. So, what does it mean to you as a creator to capture moments and like, what's your story within like this like game with it? Or would you say you already explained that within the first question, or did you say it's like a deeper story or like a deeper level of your journey through photography?
Um, Photography for me is about taking moments in time that no one can really forget. Like first, it honestly first started when I saw that picture of Kobe with the trophy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the
That's
one
an
where he was in the locker room and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's an iconic photo right there.
for real.
There's not a single NBA player or person that plays basketball that doesn't know that photo. Even people who don't play basketball don't know that photo.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just like, bro, if I can make a moment in time where a person can be like, dang, I remember this photo. I remember this photo. I remember like about one of my photos, bro. That means I made it, bro, at some point
Mm-hmm.
in time.
Mm-hmm. For real, because I've seen stuff like that before. Like I was even like on like TikTok like the other day, and it was like emotional like NBA pictures, and it was like pictures of like and you could just tell, like, you could just feel like the emotion and just like how you felt in that moment when it was like real time. Going back to that photo, like it was a picture of like John Wall where he had like 25 points, 17 assists after the little girl he knew that passed away from cancer. Um, that picture, I remember that game. That was in like I'm thinking like 2017, 2018. If I'm wrong, bruh, I'm sorry, yo. But and then the picture where LeBron finally won that ring for Cleveland. Picture where in the finals where Clay tore his ACL. Just all like these pick Derrick Rose when he came back and had like 50 points playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves and all that. Like you could just take that and just like you just said with the Kobe picture, bro. Like how you can honestly just capture that and how iconic it is and how you can just like you could just feel it, do a picture, bro. Like, it's
Yeah,
hard to
you
explain.
can. It's real emotion in the photo. Like taking photos nowadays, some people like my pops told me, anybody could take a photo. Anybody could pick it up on a phone, take a camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the meaning of the photo and how you use it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like anybody can, you can step in a game and like try to do anything, but you know what I'm saying. It's all like an art that you gotta like perfect. You know what I'm saying. You always gotta work on it. Always gotta, you know, like it's really just about the art with it and the effort you put into it as well.
It is, bro. Because there's a lot of things you gotta worry about when you're doing photography, man. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things.
Mm-hmm. What type of things do you want to speak on? Let me add, I want to add that into here, bro. What other things would you say that?
Lighting, camera frame, shutter speed, ISO, aperture. Even when editing, there's a lot of things that contrast, noise reduction, cover noise reduction. texture, clarity. All of these you have to take into like account. And
Mm-hmm.
then you got color grading, because color grading is, oh my goodness, whole different thing. You got color grading. You can make the picture black. You can make the back black and white, but you can make
Mm-hmm.
the person color, like stuff like that. Like it just takes a lot. There's a lot you can do with photo, but there's not a lot you can make the photo to be good.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. That's a. I'm gonna go straight into this next question I have for you, bro. How you just spoke on like editing with that too. Editing is it's a huge part of photography, and it's honestly overlooked a lot within the photography game. Um, and how do you like perfect styles within photography? Like make it like monochrome, like how you just said, black and white. Maybe like have like a vintage look to it, like a '90s look. Um, or like a live action type of look. How does that work? How do you do that as well as being a photographer, but also an editor as well? So that's why I feel like the whole like being a digital creator or just like a creator in general just comes into play because you're not just doing one thing, you're also doing other things that are a part of like the main base of what you do. So how does like the editing stuff work? How would you say that is?
Um, at first I didn't edit my photos, and oh my goodness, yeah. Compared to what I have now, honestly, it depends really how you feel about the photo. Like I take photos to know how they're gonna end up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take something to flash on because in my head I'm like, all right, I take it to the flash on. This gonna feel a little bit vintage.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna feel like, oh, this is an old photo, or I like the nostalgia it brings.
Yeah.
But if I'm shooting one without a flash, it's kind of just like, all right, I'm trying to bring like intensity. I'm trying to bring in other types of things. So editing is a big part of taking of photography because editing makes the picture so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really how you're feeling about the photo.
Yeah.
Like when you're scrolling, when you're taking a photo, you're kind of just in the back of your head. Sometimes you're just like, mm, this would look good if I did this. If I shot this in black and white, this would look better. Stuff like that.
You're right. That makes sense, bro. Kind of just like seeing, testing things out and just seeing how things. Yeah, I feel that, bro. Seeing things out, seeing how things are. Next question I got for you, bro, is outside of sports, would you ever do like any other type of like event or like just any other type of event or like any I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I would just say event. Any other type of event besides sports, being a sports photographer, would you ever consider like let's say somebody had like a wedding or something or like I don't know, graduation. I know you taken some graduation flicks before too. That was tough. But let's say like a wedding or like another event that was outside of sports. How would you like take that in, or how would you take that on? How would you take that on, and would you do it?
Um, First, yeah, I would do it. Actually, recently I went to New York for my aunt's birthday, my great aunt, because God bless her heart, she turned 75.
That's great,
You
bro.
know, oldest in the family since one of my aunts died. So it's kind of just I took photos for her thing, and it for me, yeah, I would take it on.
Mm-hmm.
But what comes with doing parties and other events like this is really just mindset, comfortability. Because I'm telling you this now, when you're at parties and everything, without a camera, it's fine. But when you have a camera, I feel like all eyes are on you.
Yeah.
How am I going to take this? Am I going to take this photo? But is afterward, after I take the photo, is the man going to act awkward about it or something
Mm-hmm.
like that? Like it's really just how you take it on.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come with a mindset like, all right, I'm here to take photos. I'm here to do this. I'm here to do that. I'm here to capture moments. I'm here to make somebody in this party feel like, dang, I love this party because of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really how you should take it on. It's all about mentality.
Right. I'm gonna tell you guys just be locked in, focused. Like like I go, yeah, I'm here to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm here for. And then also like you wanna, I feel like maybe as a photographer, you wanna make them feel like, oh yeah, I had a great moment at this party, and this picture reminds me of that. You know what I'm saying? Or I had a great moment at this event, and this picture reminds me of when I was having so much fun. I was happy, enjoying myself, being around my family, friends, and stuff like that.
For real.
Next question I got for you, bro, is where does your aesthetic come from? Like, or where did you find like inspiration for that, or is it all like naturally made? Is it all like self made?
Um, all right, I'm about to shout out a bunch of people right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they watch this. Where's it gonna be posted on?
Gonna be on Apple Podcast. Gonna be on Spotify, Castbox, Anchor.
Got
Wherever you
you.
listen to a podcast, bro. Wherever
All
you listen
right.
to a podcast.
Shout out Flicks by Andre, right? Shout out Through My Eyes. That's my man's Chris. Shout out Picks by Irv. Shout out Irv, man. Irv been a real inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me just scroll. Let me just scroll through. Let me just scroll through it. Shout out K Mitch. Honestly, K Mitch put me on
Hey
the
man, shout
game.
out K Mitch. Shout out K
Shout
Mitch.
out K Mitch, man. Shout out K Mitch,
Shout out K
man.
Mitch, bro. Shout out K Mitch, bro.
Hey, shout out Shakari, man. Shout out Shakari too, cause Shakari, that's one of my guys too. Um, Shout out Jared. Dang, I gotta go through a whole list right now on my phone. All right. There's a whole bunch of other guys I want to mention. So, shout out Seven Shot Media. Shout out Barry Spore. Shout out Hugo. Shout out. Let's see. Yeah, shout out. I already said shout out Shakari. Um, shout out J Ball Shot It. Shout out all these people, man. Shout out MX Visual. Shout out Wolf Visions.
For sure. So would you say like they inspired you like with the like photography aesthetic or just like photography in general?
Oh, and shout out Flacco Bands. But I'm really inspired my aesthetic, my photography aesthetic. Like they really make me think about what I post and stuff like that. Because it's kind of just like, Shakari did this and Flacco did this, but it's kind of just like, how can I really mix that together and make something
Mm-hmm.
like new,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
You're right. That's dope, bro. That's dope. For real. Something I wanna speak on as well is that this Chapelgate documentary y'all got coming out real soon. I'm telling you, I wanna get you and K Mitch and Eman on this podcast real soon, like so bad. Like
Coming out real soon, man.
that's an episode like I'll be so down for, bro. I'll be hecka excited for it. I gotta hit them soon after this and ask them if they would want to hop on a podcast and just talk about basically just everything we're talking about right now. Just photography game, visuals, documentaries. Because I feel like sports documentaries, especially like, are becoming much bigger now. Like the field of that is becoming like more of a like a larger field because like usually you have like them documentaries or maybe it's like ESPN 30 for 30, or it's like The Last Dance, like Michael Jordan, Pippen, and all that. Those are like big name dudes and all that. NBA had these legendary careers. But now you see guys on like YouTube, like dudes like Nick in the Cut. I love his visuals, but I don't know if you heard him or not. Nick in the
Making the
Cut.
cut, bro. That's an inspiration right there
That's
too,
what I'm
bro.
saying. Where Nick at back there in the cut? But I'm telling you, Nick in
Right
the
there
Cut.
in the cut, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the Jerry McCain docu that he's doing, the Believe series, and that's not even the only thing he does. For like I think he did like a documentary with Bruce Dropomoff. Who else? He did somebody from Adonda Academy. I think it might have been JJ Taylor, I believe. I'm not sure. Either maybe Rob, JJ Taylor, one of the Adonda guys had him on a docu as well. Had a couple other guys from there as well. So, what do you want to speak on with the documentary, bro? Like, is there anything you can say, or is it all confidential?
Confidential, man.
Confidential for now. All
Can't
right.
say too much. Can't say too much, bro.
So, any expected release? Like, is there anything like look forward to? Keep on look out for.
Emotion, man. Just look out for a lot of emotion, bro. Intensity, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I gotta say about the doc.
For sure. I'm looking forward to it. But that sounds fire, bro. I'm really looking forward to it. For real, for real. Next question I got for you, bro, is what else do you like to do with your free time outside of photography? Like outside of the photography game, when you're not taking pictures, or when somebody's not hitting you up, and like, yo, Julius, come up, pull up to the game, pull to the practice, workout, can you take these flicks for me, whatever. What else do you like to do?
Um, Chill at home, play the game. I've been playing the game for a little minute. I try to
Mm-hmm.
finally hop back on, hop on the 2K, John.
What type of car?
Um,
You got a PS5,
yeah,
PS4?
I got the PS5 right over there. I got the PS5
PS5.
right there.
Valid.
Just chill. Honestly, most of the time what I'm doing is editing old photos, bro. Trying to get better for real. Looking up
Mm-hmm.
videos, stuff like that.
Bro, that's good. Bro. Always getting better than yesterday, bro. Always. Like, keep that same mentality, bro, for real. Just always trying to get better and stuff, bro. For real.
Always,
But that
bro.
was for sure, bro. You really on your stuff, bro. Like integrating sports and photography is like big, bro. You can see hella growth with that too. Like I seen dudes get like have so much growth with that. Like even with guys like you and stuff like guys like you, K Mitch and all that, bro. Like y'all on the come up, bro. Like as I'm speaking right now, people looking at y'all stuff right now. People looking at his mixtapes. People looking at your photography, bro. Like it's all a process. Y'all all getting up there for real. It's all process. Y'all go all get in there, bro. For real.
For real, bro. Hopefully,
So,
I'm trying to hit 1K by the end of senior year, man.
that'd be dope, bro. On the Juliusshotit page, bro.
Yeah, trying to hit
That'd be
1K,
dope.
man.
I think it can happen, bro. I believe it can happen, bro. For real, that'd be fire, bro. Just keep doing your thing. Keep taking these flicks. Basketball season coming up, so I'm excited for.
Yes,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm excited, bro. Next month, it's October. As we recording this right now, for everybody listening right now, it's October 10th, 2022. And basketball season starts up November. I'm hecka excited, bro. For just all y'all got going on. This documentary coming soon. More mixtapes, more pictures. Just everything y'all got, bro. Everything y'all got. But for sure, bro. That's really dope, bro. How you really on your stuff, bro.
So, bro, it's hard, man.
I feel you, bro. It's all process. It's all process. Keep working hard. Keep doing your thing. So now that I've finished all the questions, I want to play. I want to play a quick game with you. This is the first time I've ever played a game on a podcast. I had to do it
Oh,
with Juliusshotit. I had to do it with Juliusshotit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna say like an NBA type of game where it's like who's like the first player that comes to your mind when you think of like a certain team.
all right, bet that.
So the first team I got right now, like without thought, I'm gonna say the name of the team. Whatever, it doesn't matter if it's like a superstar player or a retired player or somebody like maybe like a role player that coming off the bench type of player. Like anybody that comes to your mind straight off of the name of the team, just say it straight out loud. All right, first team I got, we're gonna go with the Atlanta Hawks, bro. First name.
Trey Young, man.
Trey Young.
Trey Young,
I say the
man.
same thing, bro. I say the same thing. Trey Young, or right after him, I thought of like Vince Carter. I know he like spent like a few seasons with them after like before his retirement, and his main career was with in Toronto. But for some reason, I don't know how he also just came to my
Yeah,
head.
I was thinking Paul Millsap, low key.
Yeah, not for real.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next team I got right now, we're gonna go with Miami Heat.
Jimmy Butler.
I thought D Wade, bro.
Everything popped up Jimmy B, bro.
He's making it to the chip this year again, making it to the finals.
No, he's not.
Uh,
I'm sorry to tell Miami fans out there, bro. Especially you know who, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry to tell you, bro.
They had the bubble year, bro. They had the bubble year, but LeBron did his thing per usual. Came in won the fourth ring. But yeah, first player I most definitely thought of in the Heat, bro, is Dwayne Wade, bro. Dwayne Wade,
Go man, right there.
for real. Top three shooting guard of all time. Next team got L.A. Lakers, bro. L.A. Lakers.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson, of course. I had to think of.
I already know you thought of LeBron, man.
You already know how it goes, bro. LeBron James, first player I thought of, bro. That's what I thought of. My favorite player, the GOAT, greatest to ever do it, LeBron James. I gotta hop on a podcast with like some sports analysts, bro. Or like we gotta hop on another episode and have a discussion about like NBA.
Big facts, bro.
We gotta most definitely run that soon, bro, for sure.
For real, bro.
Next team I got right now, bro, I'm gonna say Phoenix Suns.
D Book, man. D Book.
D Book. I'm going. I got Steve Nash.
See, I was thinking Steve Nash second though.
For sure. Steve Nash, D Book, CP3, Charles Barkley.
Mari Stoudemire. All them boys.
Too, for real. They make it. They ain't making another finals run though.
No.
Nah,
They're getting beat by OTE teams, bro.
Dang, for real?
Nah, OTE almost beat up what's the name? They only the 79ers. I don't know what the team is. They only beat OTE by 5, man.
Dang, bro. A high school team, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dang. Hey, bro. I'll leave that to them and their coaching staff. I leave that to them and their players and their coaches staff.
Yeah, bro, but the NBA better chill
Yeah,
out, bro.
I leave that to them, bro. Next team I got in the sleeve up in the sleeve is Milwaukee Bucks.
You already know who I'm finna say,
Yeah, I already
man.
know. You already know.
Giannis
To the
Antetokounmpo.
Kumpo, bro. Man, same player, bro. We think the same player, Giannis, bro. Yeah, did you see the movie Rise, bro?
Nah, I haven't seen it yet, bro.
Bro, you gotta see the movie Rise, bro. About
Giannis.
Giannis's story. Yes, bro. That is honestly one of the best movies I've seen all year, bro. You
I'm gonna
gotta
have to
check it
see.
out.
I'm gonna have to see it, bro. I'm gonna have to see it.
So it's on like Disney Plus or something, bro. You gotta watch it, bro.
Yeah, I'm
For
gonna
real.
definitely check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
It was definitely a good movie, bro. Anybody listening to this podcast too, watch the movie Rise, bro. It's about Giannis' story, how he made it to the league, his upbringing. It's hecka inspirational, bro. Hecka motivating, and it's just really like cool and just dope to like see his story and how just everything happened and how he throughout all the struggles he was still able to make it. And honestly, I think it's gonna go down as one of the greatest power forwards of all time by the time he retires.
He is.
If not already, I think he's top 5 of all time. I'm just saying. Um,
I'm trying to
I'm
think.
just,
I'm trying to think who's top 5 power forwards.
I'm just saying. I think Giannis is already a top 5 power forward in NBA history.
Yeah, he definitely is. I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm just saying, bro. Next team I got, bro. What do you think of let me say 76ers, bro. Philly 76ers.
AI, man.
AI. I peeped that. I peeped that. AI. I feel like with the Sixers, bro, I think of like modern, like today's players. You know what I'm saying? With AI is dope though. I feel like honestly, Allen Iverson had like this is a very debatable question, but I feel like AI or it's a very debatable opinion, but I feel like AI had like the biggest influence on the NBA.
I mean, I feel like it's Curry than him.
Yeah, if it's not AI, I was just about to say Curry. I was like AI or Curry, to be honest. Like Curry, like how just like his shooting, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
just
Like
shooting, bro.
that's what I'm saying. But AI, how he like changed the game with like I don't know how to
Handles,
say it.
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Handles and also how like streetwear, like how he would walk in the arena just wearing like whatever he wanted to, just expressing himself and his own self with like fashion and stuff like that. And how he was getting like fined like heck of times.
He ain't
Um,
care, man.
that's what I'm saying. He did not care, bruh. Because it used to be like strict with like, oh yeah, tuxes and suits gotta walk in business casual every game. But AI changed that up for the whole league, bro. Next team I got, bro. I'm gonna say Boston Celtics, bro.
You already know I'm a Celtics fan, bro. You already know I'm a Celtics
All
fan.
right, all right, all right.
Boston Celtics. Who's the first thing that pops up in my mind, bro? I gotta go JT, man. Gotta go with JT,
See?
man.
That's valid, bro. First person I thought of, Bill Russell, RP Bill Russell, man. 11 rings, bro. I don't think nobody's gonna beat that, bro.
Yeah, no one's beating that,
I
bro.
don't think, like, 11
Unless
rings.
unless they unless they switching teams, man. They switching teams
That's what
every
I'm saying.
year.
So, yeah, I guess, unless they're ring chasing every single year, bro. I don't think anybody's gonna reach 11, bro. That's crazy. I think like the closest that's gotten to that is like in like today's age, in like the past decades, is what like 6, bro. Probably
Something
like
like
6.
that.
Yeah, like 6, 5, 6. So I mean, bro, that's even a lot, bro. Like 6 rings, bro. 6 rings is crazy, bro. The last team I got for this game running this NBA game, bro. I'm gonna say Toronto Raptors, bro. Toronto Raptors.
DeRozan. We're about to
DeRozan,
about rounds. DeRozan.
DeRozan. Oh yeah, DeRozan, bro. Man, I wish that he was low key there to win that ring, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish he was
I
there
wish he was there.
too, man.
But yeah, they had to give something up, bro, to get Kawhi in return, bro. Man, DeRozan's still a bucket though, bro. All right, DeRozan's still a
Nah,
bucket. He
DeRozan is a bucket though.
should have came to LA to play with Braun. Should have been a done deal, but
They need a Russ,
not.
man. Russell can catch and shoot
So,
shooter now, bro. I seen him in the game, bro. He was
Russ,
flashing.
that's what I'm saying. Russ in his bag now, though. Russ doing his thing. So, bro, but that was the last NBA team I had for this game, bro. I appreciate you coming on the podcast once again, bro.
No
Answering
problem,
my
bro.
questions, playing the NBA game with me, bro. I appreciate you, but we got to get you on again with some other guys too, bro.
We
So,
do,
for
we
sure.
do, we do.
Most definitely, bro. Appreciate y'all listening to the Unfazed Podcast. Make sure to keep up with Julius and everything he has. Anything you want to speak on? Anything you want to promote before we dip out?
Um, shout out to my guys, man. Shout out to people in the Columbia man group chat and photography, man. Shout out to the boys. Man, I already told you shout out who to follow before, Follow Chris, follow through my eyes on Instagram. Right, follow Picks by Herb, follow Bailey Spore, follow Hugo Shots, follow Shikari, follow Flacco Bands, you know. Follow all them, bro. Follow all them, bro. J Ball Shot It, MX Visuals, follow all them boys, bro. That's all I gotta say for right now, though. Peace. Thanks for having me on the podcast, man.
Anytime, bro. Thank you for coming on, bro. Appreciate you,
God
bro.
bless, bro. Peace.
So, it's only the beginning, yo. Appreciate y'all tuning into the Unfazed Podcast. Make sure to keep with Julius and all this stuff. Keep it with the Unfazed Podcast. We coming big for the rest of the year and next year. Every single week, we trying to get new people on the podcast, trying to have new interviews, new everything, bro. Running this podcast up. We going crazy. Rest of 2022, bro. It's up. Only up from here. Appreciate y'all listening. Peace out.
Peace.